Welcome in to Two Country Home. Tonight we thought we'd do a little quick video. We have some potatoes that have been in this bed here. They've been in here for about close to 90 days. Starting to get a little bit die back, getting a little bug eaten, so we decided we'd go ahead and pull them out. We're supposed to have some rain coming in the next couple days, so I thought I'd go ahead and pull them and see what kind of yield we got. We thought we'd bring you all along. These were a white potato. So we'll see if how we did here. Not really big, mostly medium sized, but there seems to be a few. That's about it. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 11 off of that one plant, so that's not too bad. As you can tell, the soil's pretty dry here. Haven't done any water in the last couple of weeks, trying to just let the potatoes dry out. And looks like that's worked out pretty well. These white potatoes don't seem to get real big for us, but they do often produce quite a number. Usually plant these about anywhere between 6 to 8 inches deep, so some of these are down quite a ways. They're coming up, which is not a bad thing. And there's a lot of little ones in there as well. Soil being dry, the potatoes usually come out pretty clean. Don't have a lot of mud on them. This is kind of an area we just planted some extras that we had. These appear to be a russet. This one here. So we'll see if they're quite a bit smaller. That's a little better. Still seems to be still a fair number in there. See if I can reach across here. We don't like to walk on our beds. That's another russet. We don't like to walk on our beds. We practice a no dig here. No till, which of course obviously I'm digging for potatoes. Hard to say no dig to harvest potatoes, but you have to have a little give and take and be a little sensible about it. We try to disturb the soil as least amount as possible. Say these were just some extra. I believe these were all planted from supermarket organic potatoes that we had, so we just decided we had a little extra bed space. We go ahead and get them in, and whatever you get is better than what you'd have if you hadn't planted anything. So I definitely encourage everybody to get out and plant. Especially if you have kids, it's good to get your kids involved. Not so much for that one. Do it through here pretty quick. Another nice worm that we also are growing here at Two Country Home. Put him back over here. Try to build our soil as much as we do grow food here at Two Country Home. So we seem to, you know, they're nothing major. They're not real big, but we still seem to be averaging 5 to 6 per hill. Russet. Say they're not like the kind you get in the store that you used to baking, but some that we had around, they're not bad. I'll come through after and fork this bed up and see what else we might miss. Ah, we're getting a little better now. Now these are more what you'd expect to see in the supermarket as far as a russet goes. Obviously, just they weren't but a foot or foot and a half from the other plant, but it just depends on the space. Just you never really can tell. That's why it's kind of a treasure hunt, I think. When you dig potatoes, you just really don't know what's down there until you get them up. Does seem to be a little more moist right there, that particular area. Let me go ahead and come around and I'll get that other side back up. I hope if you like what you see here in Two Country Home, then maybe you'd find time to like, subscribe to our channel. We would surely appreciate that. As you see here is comfrey plant. Made a video on this a few days ago. Once you have comfrey in a space, you always have comfrey in a space, and it seems that's definitely the case. Set aside. But we'll come into the last maybe 2 or so plants. Another decent size russet. Say we not bad at all. Just depends on, not sure why some areas maybe get a little more moisture. It's hard to say. Some place you have a plant right by another that doesn't do as well. Could just be the seed potato. Hard to say. Here at Two Country Home, we appreciate everything we get. Might be all I can see right there. Let me go ahead and pick those up, and I'll come through and spade this up with my fork. Make sure we haven't missed any. plants, we'll go ahead and take them to the compost pile, which we here at Two Country Home, we don't, nothing goes to the street, nothing gets thrown out. We recycle every bit of plant material for our compost. Now it looks like I still have a couple down here. Like I say, we planted them all over the place. Wherever I could find a place. These are kind of close to some onions we're growing, but I'll go ahead and get these out. These are a masquerade potato. A couple extra seeds I had, so put them in. They have a nice coloration. Nice looking potato, good eating, white on the inside. They don't get real big. That's about as big as they'll get. You know, maybe not even tennis ball size, but still it's a nice potato. You know, the big ones, the small ones, they all taste the same. Sometimes the smaller ones taste better. Go ahead and just get these out. I'll probably plant this bed to, I think this weekend we're supposed to get some good rain. Red potato, I'm not sure where that came from, but we'll plant this bed probably to okra this weekend. Got some good rain coming in. We'll go ahead and see if we can't get some okra going. It does really well here at Two Country Home. And I think I found where the red potato might have come from. Yeah, that's where the red potato. So you can see here, see where the seed potato was and how the potato grows down on stolons. So that's why you plant deep, because the potatoes will grow and you can also hill up. But here, we typically just plant deep. I don't often go back and hill throughout the season. Just don't find the time to do so. So I usually just plant deep as I go at the start. You know, these are down deep, nice for a red Norland. A few other masquerades. I'd say these are quite a bit smaller, but there's nothing wrong with them. We're getting about a half a bucket just off this area with just a few plants, so nothing wrong with that either. And I'm sure I'll probably scare up another couple in here somewhere. The red do real well. Here for us. And these are all planted from store-bought organic potatoes that we chit out. Normally start those early January, chip them out, and we get our potatoes in towards middle end of February. It's first year growing the Masquerade. We purchased them online this year to see how they do, along with Adirondack Rose, and they produced a smaller potato, but they performed well. All of them performed well. Come through with my fork. Let's see if I left any behind. Sure, I try not to use a fork. I don't like to disturb the soil, and I usually stab a potato for sure. So I try not to, but some of them, they just get down far, and it's just the best way to go through quick with the fork. Break up the ground, look for any you missed. This is a shallot, actually, that was planted, it looks like earlier in the year, never came up. So it was just a shallot that was put in, and looks like it never happened. So you're gonna have some things like that that just don't go right for you. Try to get through here. say we garden here in an urban setting here in Zone 9A. So it gets really warm in the summer. So say we about drawn to the end for our potato season. Obviously I have a few more. You can see it's a bit of a hugel bed down below. You can see some pretty punky wood. Looks like we might just be coming close to the end. I think that's about it. So looks like we did a little over half a bucket, which is probably 15 or 18 pounds. It was good exercise for me, as you can tell. It's very humid today. But yeah, you know, like I say, small space wasn't gonna be used for anything else. Good time to get out there and plant, you know. Don't be shy about it. This is still, you know, not a great harvest, but it's not bad either. So I hope you like what you see here, and if you would, I'd hope you might like and subscribe and share some of our videos here at Two Country Home. We're just starting to get started on our channel, and hope you all might come along with us. So we'll see you next time on Two Country Home.